Did Prince Andrew really go on TV and claim his daughter has more friends than her cousin, Prince Harry? What does Harry really think about Randy Andy's behavior? Here's some insight into Prince Andrew's relationship with Prince Harry. Both Prince Harry and Prince Andrew made headlines for their youthful indiscretions. In 2002, the BBC reported that a 17-year-old Harry was being sent to rehab by his father as punishment for smoking pot. After the incident, St. James Palace established that Prince Harry did, in fact, experiment with marijuana, but was certainly not a regular user. There were also headlines about the young Harry playing strip billiards, reportedly getting into a scrape with a cameraman, and wearing an extremely inappropriate costume. Still, whether it's to protect his family from the embarrassment or because he's truly a stand-up guy, Harry always seemed to admit his own fault in these situations and apologized publicly. As a younger man, Prince Andrew also earned his share of scandalous headlines, primarily to do with his reputation as the Playboy Prince, known for partying and dating a string of actresses and models. The Daily Mail once referred to his lifestyle as Randy Andy and his web of arm candy. Andrew has struggled to rid himself of his Randy Andy reputation for years, both before and after his relationship and decade-long marriage with Sarah Ferguson. This includes his scandalous 18-month-long relationship with actress Koo Stark, with whom he broke up after topless images of her from the 70s resurfaced. While some may think that these two men, who are both the rebellious black sheep of the royal family, would get along, Prince Andrew and Prince Harry don't seem like the buddies some may think they'd be. In 2018, Prince Andrew's daughter, Princess Eugenie, married her husband Jack Brooksbank, a mere 5 months after Prince Harry married his wife Meghan Markle. In an interview with This Morning, Prince Andrew made comments about the wedding that many viewers of the show took as negative and even competitive, including, "It will not be the same as the previous one that was held in May. This is not a public wedding. This is meant to be a family wedding." Despite Andrew's comment about his daughter's wedding being for family, compared to Harry and Meghan's wedding, Princess Eugenie and her groom invited more guests. Andrew added, "There will be a few more people than most people have. There are a few more than Harry had, but that's just the nature of Eugenie and Jack. They've got so many friends that they need a church of that size to fit them all in." Perhaps Prince Andrew was merely poking some good-natured fun at his nephew, but it's also possible he was throwing some shade. Rumors have circulated for years that Prince Andrew is not very polite to household staff. A former royal aide told the U.S. Sun, "I've seen him treat his staff in a shocking, appalling way. He's been incredibly rude to his personal protection officers, literally throwing things on the ground and demanding that they pick them up. No social graces at all." According to the 2013 biography, Harry, the People's Prince by Chris Hutchins, Prince Harry was raised with exceptional manners by his mother, Princess Diana. This reportedly led Harry to make a face when his uncle was rude to royal staff. Former Kensington Palace chef Darren McGrady, who was interviewed for the book, explained, "Andrew always came straight to the point and told you exactly what he wanted. Whereas Harry had been taught to say, 'Please, may I have?' Andrew would bark, 'Where are my mangoes? I want my mangoes.'" As of early 2022, neither Prince Andrew and Prince Harry retained their royal and honorary military titles. However, the reasons why they no longer have their titles are very different. Prince Harry, along with his wife Meghan Markle, willingly gave up royal life in early 2021. While the Queen allowed the couple to keep their titles as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, they agreed to no longer use the Royal Highness title in any of their charity work, and gave up their royal duties to be divided up amongst remaining royals. Although the deal allowed for a review after a year, Harry insisted to the Queen that they would not be returning as working members of the royal family. Prince Andrew, on the other hand, was stripped of his honorary military and royal titles, unable to use his Royal Highness in 2022.
We begin with a further fall from grace for Britain's Prince Andrew as the sexual abuse case against him in the US is allowed to proceed.
After a New York judge ruled that the sexual assault case against Andrew wouldn't be thrown out, and 150 British veterans wrote to the Queen, calling her son an embarrassment, the Queen was left with no other choice but to take away his titles and force him to fight his battle alone.
But you were staying at the house of
Yes.
a convicted sex offender.
It was a convenient place to stay.
The case was settled out of court on February 15, 2022. Princess Eugenie, Prince Andrew's younger daughter and Prince Harry's cousin, has seemingly been caught in the middle of her family's drama. Eugenie has reportedly always been close with her cousin Harry and was known as his biggest supporter when he and his wife Meghan Markle decided to leave royal life behind and move to California, likely putting her in an awkward position with the rest of her family back home. Now, with her father's sexual assault scandal, she is being put in the middle of royal family drama once again. According to the New Zealand Herald, Princess Eugenie had been reportedly planning to support Harry during the release of his upcoming memoir, perhaps in hopes of mending the familial tension of late. However, with her father's recent scandal, she will likely be forced to pick her father over helping Harry. An inside source claimed, "Of course she wants to be there for Andrew and stay involved as the family strategizes on how to move forward. Eugenie is very close to her father. She may also feel she doesn't want to drag Harry's name into all this in the media by association." While Harry and Andrew may not be friendly these days, they seem to have Eugenie as a common ally. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about the royal family are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.